Hey kids, do you like guns? Do you like roguelikes? Do you like games with broken builds? Do you like getting screamed at in Chinese by bosses? Well, 3 out of 4 is still good. This is Past the Fear, and despite the name, it's not a horror game. It's a co-op roguelike about guns, builds, and slowly turning yourself into an absolute bringer of destruction. Here's the rundown. You clear a stage, you get a reward. And then you have 2 choices for your next stage.
$1 or mystery gift.
You can choose between coins for the shop, relics, guns, or weapon parts. And occasionally, if the gods smiled upon you, a tarot card may appear. Sometimes there are also elite rooms which comes with special conditions. Fight something stronger, clear it under 30 seconds, or clear it without getting hit more than 3 times. There are stronger rooms, so you'll probably take more damage, but it's high risk for high reward. And sometimes after selecting a stage you hit a random event, like this NPC offering you to trade your health for monetary gains. Just like real life. There's also some free healing events, a witch with horns who challenge you to fight her monsters while delivering some genuinely glorious cringe dialogue, and a divination event that hands you an item tied to one of your tarot cards. Clear enough stage and you hit the shop. In the shop you can pay once to get healed, you can buy relics, weapons, weapon parts, and potions. Then boss fight. Repeat this cycle once again until the second boss and you land in the hub for a free heal and some blacksmith upgrades. Repeat the same loop, stages, shop, boss, stages, shop, boss, hub, until you reach the final boss. Simple, right? So how do you get powerful? You got 2 weapon slots, and weapons are widely different from each other. For example, this one is the Frame Destroyer 1000, and this one is the Frame Destroyer 3000. Completely different, as you can see. Generally, you want your weapons matching your build's element, since each element brings its own debuff and something called transmutation, as well as its own damage type. Some weapons charge up, some can be charged up twice, some have specific conditions on their charge up. There's also weapons with unique shooting mechanics, like this one, which works kinda like a Draven Q from League of Legends. Basically, it refunds your bullet if you catch the projectile back. Every weapon also has a weapon part that gives a passive buff plus an active skill. Then you've got 10 relic slots, and relics are the real meat of your build. If you run into a forge, you can even fuse 2 of the same relics into one that's about as strong as both combined. So basically, by the end of the run, you want to have everything forged. There's also the legendary hammer potion, which lets you destroy a relic and bake its effect permanently into your character without eating a slot. Some relics have a different condition to fuse with another relic and upgrading its effect into something new. And some upgrade when you reach a certain condition. Relics have a lot of different triggering conditions, but the most important ones are Embarking, which means enter a new stage, Destination, which is triggered after clearing a stage, Shatter, which is triggered when you dismantle the relic Shatter is on, and on dismantling relics, which means you dismantle other relics. It seems complex at first, but you get the hang of it after playing for a while, and it's a lot of fun. Next, tarot cards. Most characters can carry up to 5. You're guaranteed 1 drop after each boss fight, where you can select between 3, and they come either normal or reversed. There is a tarot card that can either flip their direction between reverse and normal, and also one that lets you re-roll the cards once in the selection itself. Most are better normal. Some, like the tower, are better reversed, and some, like the devil, are significantly different between the versions. In one version, the devil gives you items and the other gives you coin. Finally, there are stacks. 3 different kinds, capped at 999 unless you have a mythic relic that says otherwise. First is growth. Each stack gives +1 max health and acid relic scales with it. Amber. Each stack gives +1% final damage and fire relic scales with it. Armor. Blocks 1 damage per stack, then gets consumed. Frost relic scales with this one. Lastly, the game also has a skill tree, which you get points for at the end of the run. It can give you flat stats, a free reroll on every relic selection, a revive, and other things. So yes, guns, relics, tarot cards, stacks. It's a lot of fun. Look at all these things you can tinker with. Next are characters. The approach the game took for acquiring new characters is a bit boring in my opinion. You basically just encounter them as you reach further and further down the run and unlock them through talking to them. Essentially, you can unlock all characters in one successful run, which was the case for me and my brother, which I played with. There is one character you unlock in a different way, which is the merchant, and you unlock him by paying enough money in the shop. Each character has its own passive and active skill, and a mini skill tree that enhances or changes the way those skills work. You also unlock the Forge Lady by reaching further enough in the run and talking to her. Only after talking to her you may see the Forge appear in your runs. The Forge allows you to fuse two of the same relics together. It's a bit odd in my opinion to have such a fundamental NPC missing from your runs until you talk to her, but who knows, maybe the devs will change it. What makes this game good? Lots of build options, cool weapons, different builds kill in completely different ways, and you can mix in items from other elements to bend your build even further. The game basically wants you to break it, to hit max power and go absolutely crazy, and that's genuinely a lot of fun. The bosses are great too. What makes it bad? Runs are long. 2 hours long. Bring some water, you're gonna need it. It also wasn't really difficult. My brother and I cleared out our first successful run on attempt number 3. And even higher difficulties didn't ramp up the challenge much. They just throw more legendaries and mythics at you, which, fine, no complaint there, but don't expect to sweat. The stats UI page really needs work. Different font sizes everywhere, probably due to the text being translated and the devs click the auto size checkbox. Items don't show how much scaling they actually give you, which is rough when half your build math is invisible. At a minimum, stuff that directly scales off amber, growth, or armor stack should show its current value. Some stats like bullet, damage cap have zero explanation. Adaptive chance has an explanation and is still somewhat unclear how it works. You can't see your max health, unless you ask whoever's playing with you, if you have one, which is a wild oversight for a stat that determines some of your choices when encountering certain tarot cards. No mid-run save in co-op. You can bail and resume solo, but with a body, nah. That 2-hour run better fit in one sitting. Forgers appear too infrequently. They appear basically every other shop, which is fine early on, but later on with later difficulties you want to see them more often. There's no bag system for carrying relics you're not using yet. No way to just hold on to duplicates until you're ready to forge them. And the sharing mechanic is a genuine head scratcher. You can share items between players, sure, but only the owner can dismantle them. Mostly a non-issue until someone's holding the physical mythic relic, which needs to destroy relics to permanently absorb their power, and suddenly you're stuck. The workaround we used was get 2 copies, forge them yourself, and now they're yours, which means carrying 2 copies and waiting for a forge. The game also hides secrets in a genuinely weird way. In nearly our last run ever, I got offered a weapon mythic that, when dismantled, turned the next stage into a secret vault stuffed with free loot. No warning, no hint. I just randomly noticed it because I read the weapon description in a shop. And I was so close to skipping it. Bottom line, Pass the Fear is a lot of fun, especially if you're the kind of person who lives for scaling builds and breaking games in half. Because this game doesn't just allows it, it demands it. The weapons are cool, the bosses are fun, the relic synergy is genuinely the best part of the whole experience, there's an absurd number of things working together, and then even more absurd numbers of build you can pull off. But it suffers from one big problem, and that is the runs are way too long and there's no way to save halfway through in co-op. It took us around 24 hours to beat every difficulty in the game. So, do you like guns, roguelikes, broken build, and getting screamed at in Chinese? 3 out of 4 is still good. Go play it. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you see and want to see more, hit that subscribe button, gently tap the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.